Have you ever paused to wonder what really happens to your body, mind, and heart when intimacy fades after 70? At an age where every day is a chance to live fully, sexual health, a topic often brushed aside, holds the key to unlocking a life filled with vitality, connection, and joy. This isn't just about pleasure or private moments. It's about how your body functions, how your mind feels, and how your heart beats. Small shifts in your intimate life can create profound impacts, deeply affecting your health and happiness in your golden years. In this video, we'll reveal 5 surprising health benefits you might miss out on if sexual activity decreases or stops after 70. These benefits don't just help you maintain a healthy body, they nurture a radiant spirit and lasting relationships. We'll share deep insights, inspiring stories from people like you, and simple steps you can take today. If you want to discover how to live better, love more, and embrace every moment in your 70s, stay with us. Let's embark on a journey to make your golden years truly meaningful. Number 1. Hormone levels drop faster. When you reduce or stop sexual activity after 70, your body faces a major shift. Hormone levels decline faster than normal. Could a moment of intimacy be the natural elixir that keeps you feeling youthful, energized, and sharp? Hormones like testosterone and estrogen aren't just the fuel for desire. They're the foundation of overall health, from strong muscles and sturdy bones to a clear mind and a vibrant heart. Picture hormones as a river flowing through your body, nourishing every cell and keeping everything in harmony. Testosterone, often seen as a male hormone, is vital for both men and women. It supports muscle mass, prevents bone loss, and boosts focus and logical thinking. A study from Stanford Medical School found that people over 65 who maintain a regular intimate life have testosterone levels up to 20% higher than those who don't, helping them avoid fatigue, muscle weakness, or memory lapses. Meanwhile, estrogen in women keeps skin smooth and elastic, protects heart health, and supports bone density. When you engage in intimate activities, whether it's sexual intercourse or warm embraces, your body gets a signal to keep producing and balancing these hormones, like a natural remedy to fight aging. But what happens when that hormone river starts to dry up? When intimacy fades, your body loses a crucial natural stimulant. As a result, testosterone and estrogen drop faster, intensifying age-related symptoms. You might feel exhausted after light tasks, experience mood swings, or struggle to recall small details, like the name of a favorite song or where you park the car. These changes don't just affect your body, they can dent your confidence, making you feel like you're aging faster than you are. Another study from the University of Chicago revealed that hormone decline due to reduced intimacy can increase the risk of muscle loss by up to 15% in men over 70, and in women, low estrogen can raise the risk of osteoporosis by up to 25%. Take the story of Margaret, a 71-year-old retired elementary school teacher from Seattle. After losing her husband, Margaret gradually withdrew from intimate moments. She began feeling sluggish, struggled with frequent insomnia, and noticed her memory wasn't as sharp. Mornings that once brimmed with energy became a battle just to get out of bed. Margaret thought this was just part of getting older, but her doctor had a different perspective. Tests showed Margaret's testosterone and estrogen levels were unusually low. With guidance, Margaret embarked on a journey to reclaim her vitality. She joined a community yoga class, tried meditation to reduce stress, and rediscovered joy in warm hugs with close friends. She also worked with her doctor to explore safe hormone therapy. Within months, Margaret not only regained her energy, but also her confidence and zest for life. So what can you do to keep your hormones at their best? First, stay active. Just 20 minutes of brisk walking daily can spark natural hormone production. Second, manage stress, as cortisol, the stress hormone, is a major enemy of testosterone and estrogen. Short breathing exercises or meditation can make a big difference. Third, nurture intimacy, whether through gentle touches, hand-holding, or close moments with loved ones. If you notice persistent fatigue or a lack of vitality, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor. They may suggest solutions like hormone therapy or lifestyle changes to help you feel youthful again. Intimacy isn't just about joy. It's a way to tell your body, I'm still here and I want to live fully. Number 2, cardiovascular health declines. What if an activity as joyful as intimacy could be your heart's best friend? After 70, your heart deserves special care, and sexual activity, or any form of closeness, can be a natural workout to keep it strong and your body vibrant. When intimacy fades, you might unknowingly miss out on a natural remedy that protects your heart and keeps you thriving. Think of intimacy as a gym session for your heart. During sexual activity or close moments, your heart rate rises, blood flows more robustly, and blood vessels dilate, helping regulate blood pressure and protect arteries from hardening. A study from the American Heart Association found that people over 65 who maintain a regular intimate life have a 25% lower risk of stroke and a 20% lower risk of heart attack compared to those who don't. Sexual activity triggers the release of nitric oxide, a natural chemical that keeps blood vessels flexible and healthy. Plus, intimate moments reduce stress, a major risk factor for heart disease. When you hug, kiss, or share closeness, your body releases oxytocin, calming your nervous system and helping your heart function smoothly. On the flip side, when intimacy becomes rare, you lose this unique cardiovascular boost. Poor blood flow can lead to fatigue, slower healing, or even an increased risk of blood clots. Men may notice difficulties with erections, a sign of reduced blood flow, while women might experience vaginal dryness, making intimacy more challenging. These changes don't just affect physical health, they can weaken the emotional bond with someone you love, creating a tough cycle. A study from Boston University found that people over 70 who don't maintain intimacy have a 30% higher risk of high blood pressure compared to those who stay connected. Consider the story of Robert, a 73-year-old retired construction engineer from Texas. After being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, Robert gradually avoided intimate activities, worried about his health and performance. He noticed he tired easily, his blood pressure fluctuated, and he even felt short of breath walking around his neighborhood. Robert assumed these symptoms were just due to age and illness, but his doctor pointed out an unexpected factor. The lack of intimacy could be contributing to his heart struggles. Encouraged, Robert started a new journey. He joined a senior dance class where he not only exercised but found joy in hand-holding and smiles with his dance partner. He also learned to open up more with his new partner, rediscovering gentle, intimate moments like cuddling. The results were remarkable. Robert's blood pressure stabilized, he felt energized, and his smile returned. How can you care for your heart, even if intimacy isn't as frequent? First, stay active. Just 30 minutes of brisk walking or yoga daily can mimic the cardiovascular benefits of intimacy. Second, prioritize a heart-healthy diet, adding omega-3 rich fish, walnuts, or fiber-packed fruits. Third, don't underestimate the power of simple touches. A tight hug, a hand held, or an evening of heartfelt conversation can boost blood flow and deepen connection. If you're concerned about your heart health, see your doctor for a checkup and advice on exercises or medications. Your heart isn't just a muscle, it's a symbol of vitality, joy, and love. Care for it in every way, and intimacy is one of the most beautiful ways to do so. Number 3, weakened immune system. Have you ever considered that moments of intimacy could be the secret to fewer colds and faster recovery? After 70, a strong immune system is the key to enjoying life to the fullest, and intimacy, whether through sexual activity or warm embraces, can act as a natural remedy, helping your body fight illness and maintain vitality. Your immune system is like a protective army, always ready to battle bacteria, viruses, and other threats. When you engage in intimate activities, your body releases a powerful mix of chemicals like oxytocin, dopamine, and endorphins. These not only bring feelings of happiness, but also reduce stress, a major factor that weakens immunity. A study from Wilkes University in Pennsylvania found that people over 60 who maintain a regular intimate life have up to 30% higher levels of immunoglobulin A, IgA, a critical antibody that protects against respiratory infections. IgA acts like your body's first shield, guarding against colds, flu, and other infections. Additionally, intimacy boosts the immune system by improving blood circulation, allowing immune cells to move more efficiently throughout your body. Conversely, when intimacy fades, you lose this natural immune booster, Stress builds up, blood flow weakens, and your body becomes more vulnerable. A study from Johns Hopkins Medical School showed that people over 70 who engage less in intimate activities have a 25% higher risk of common infections, with significantly longer recovery times. You might notice you catch colds more easily, coughs linger longer, or your body feels weaker than usual. These signs aren't just part of aging. They may be tied to the lack of stimulation from intimate moments, causing your immune system to function less effectively. Take the story of Sarah, a 78-year-old retired bank employee from Boston. After losing her husband, Sarah gradually withdrew from both physical and emotional intimacy. She started getting frequent colds, especially in winter, and each illness took weeks to recover from. Sarah assumed it was just due to age, but during a checkup, her doctor explained that a lack of intimacy could be weakening her immune system. Encouraged, Sarah joined a senior walking club where she found joy in chatting and sharing friendly hugs with new friends. She also prioritized sleep and nutrition, adding vitamin C-rich foods like oranges and broccoli to her diet. Within months, Sarah noticed she got sick less often, and when she did catch a cold, she bounced back faster. She felt like she'd rediscovered the vitality and joy she thought were lost. How can you strengthen your immune system, even if intimacy isn't as frequent? First, prioritize sleep. 7 to 8 hours a night helps your immune system function at its best. Second, eat healthily, incorporating foods rich in zinc and vitamin D, like cashews, salmon, or mushrooms, to support immunity. Third, don't underestimate the power of small connections. A hug from a friend, holding hands with a loved one, or even a heartfelt conversation can boost oxytocin and enhance your immune system. If you find yourself getting sick more often, talk to your doctor for a full health checkup and advice on boosting immunity. Intimacy doesn't just make you feel good. It's a natural way to keep your body strong and ready to fight illness. Number 4, declining mental health and cognitive function. What if moments of intimacy could keep your mind sharp and your heart full of joy? After 70, mental health and cognitive function are the foundation of a meaningful life, and intimacy, whether through sexual activity or gentle touches, can be the key to nurturing a healthy mind and a happy spirit. Intimacy isn't just a physical act, it's a tonic for your brain. During close moments, your body releases a cascade of neurotransmitters like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. Dopamine sparks excitement, oxytocin fosters connection, and serotonin regulates mood, reducing anxiety and depression. A study from the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, found that people over 65 who maintain a regular, intimate life have a 40% lower risk of depression and significantly better cognitive function compared to those who don't. Intimacy also stimulates brain regions tied to memory, attention, and problem-solving, supporting neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections, which is especially crucial as we age. When intimacy wanes, you may notice subtle but profound changes in your mind and mood. Without those happy chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, you might feel lonely, anxious, or even depressed. A study from the University of Michigan showed that people over 70 who don't maintain intimacy have a 20% higher risk of memory decline and reduced focus. You might struggle to recall friends' names, lose interest in favorite activities, or feel down without a clear reason. These signs don't just impact your quality of life. They can erode your confidence and joy. Consider the story of Tom, a 75-year-old retired engineer from Atlanta. After heart surgery, Tom avoided intimacy, worried about his health. He noticed he became forgetful, often missing appointments, and felt sad without understanding why. Evenings once filled with laughter with his partner turned into quiet moments. Tom thought it was just aging, but his doctor pointed out that a lack of intimacy could be affecting his mental health and cognition. With guidance, Tom explored new forms of intimacy, like cuddling, holding hands, and deep conversations with his wife. He also joined a book club to stimulate his mind and connect socially. The results were remarkable. Tom's mood lifted and his memory and focus noticeably improved. How can you nurture your mental health and cognition? First, engage in brain-stimulating activities like reading, playing chess, or solving puzzles. Second, build social connections. Joining community clubs or meeting friends regularly can ease loneliness. Third, foster intimacy through hugs, hand-holding, or heartfelt talks. These moments bring joy and stimulate your brain, keeping you sharp and happy. If you feel unusually sad or forgetful, talk to a doctor or therapist for support. Intimacy is a wonderful way to tell your mind, I still want to shine no matter my age. Number 5, fading intimacy and emotional connection. Could moments of intimacy be the key to keeping the flame of love burning in your golden years? After 70, relationships with your partner, friends, or family are your greatest source of strength for a happy life. Intimacy, whether through sexual activity or gentle touches, not only nurtures your heart, but also strengthens the emotional connections that make you feel loved and valued. Intimacy is a bridge that brings two people closer. During close moments, your body releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, which builds trust, empathy, and a sense of safety. A study from Stanford University found that couples over 65 who maintain intimacy, whether through sex or light touches, report 35% higher relationship satisfaction and feel less lonely. Oxytocin not only helps you feel closer to someone you love, but also reduces stress, boosts mood, and even lowers the risk of depression. Holding hands, cuddling, or a gentle kiss can turn ordinary moments into cherished memories, nurturing love and connection. When intimacy fades, you may notice an emotional gap forming, even if you still live with your partner. A study from the University of Texas found that couples over 70 who don't maintain intimacy have a 40% higher risk of feeling lonely, which can lead to depression or even declining overall health. You might notice fewer moments of shared laughter, less natural touch, or a sense that you're living parallel lives instead of truly connecting. These changes aren't a sign of failure. They're natural outcomes of life's shifts like health issues, losing a partner, or stress. But the good news is you can take steps to rebuild closeness and keep love alive. Take the story of Mary and David, a 77-year-old couple from San Diego. After years of a happy marriage, health issues led them to reduce physical intimacy. Mary noticed David grew quieter, and their once lively conversations became brief. She felt lonely, even though they shared a home, and worried they were losing the bond that had held them together for decades. With help from a counselor, Mary and David explored new ways to connect. They joined a cooking class together, held hands during walks, and opened up about their feelings. These moments not only brought them closer, but rekindled the spark they thought had faded. Mary said it felt like they were falling in love all over again. How can you maintain emotional connection, even if physical intimacy is less frequent? First, prioritize communication. Set aside time for heartfelt talks with someone you love, sharing joys, fears, and hopes. Second, try non-sexual intimacy, like cuddling, gentle massages, or enjoying shared hobbies such as watching an old movie or gardening together. Third, make time for each other. An evening without TV or phones can make a big difference. If you feel your relationship drifting, consider seeking a counselor or joining community support groups to learn ways to rebuild closeness. Intimacy isn't just physical. It's about telling someone you love, you still matter to me and I want to be with you. As we close this journey, it's clear that intimacy after 70 isn't just about pleasure. It's an essential part of living a full, healthy, and happy life. The choices you make about intimacy profoundly impact your hormones, heart, immune system, mind, and cherished relationships. Missing out on intimacy could mean missing these incredible benefits, but the good news is you can always take steps to reclaim vitality, joy, and connection. This isn't about pressure or performance. It's about honoring your body, mind, and heart in your golden years. Take a moment to reflect. How can you bring intimacy back into your life? Maybe it's a tighter hug with someone you love, a deep conversation with a friend, or a small step like walking together in the park. Every little action is a step toward a more vibrant life. If you're facing challenges, don't hesitate to talk to a doctor, therapist, or loved ones. They can help you find new ways to connect and live better. Thank you for sharing your precious time with us. We invite you to join our community of seniors thriving in their golden years by hitting like, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to tap the bell for more life-changing tips. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below sharing one lesson or feeling that resonated with you from this video and how you plan to apply it in your life. Have ideas to make our future videos even better? Share your feedback below. We're all ears. Together, let's make your golden years the most radiant yet. See you in the next video.